Good, whatever it is, I'm Antalous. Welcome back to Space Engineers. So we've got some of the bugs figured out, except for, the bugs being the spiders. Although I did learn a thing. You can loot them, and they carry random things, like I've gotten steel plates, large steel tubes, computers, a few other things that I don't recall right now. And I decided to move our base. It's now up here, and features a Gatling turret, which is not currently online. And so that's actually the plan for now, is to get this thing online. So what I'm thinking I'm going to do is I'm just going to drill in here. And I want to eventually move the power source and all its ammo to underneath this platform. But for now, I think I just need it here. So we're going to go over. Our hydrogen is good, so we're going to stay flying just in case one of those bugs comes up. And we're going to put down a merge block. Of course, I have to have steel plates to do that. So let's go over here. Steel plates, construction components, motors, large and small steel tube. A few other things that I don't recall. I'm going to guess a bunch of computers. What else? More motors. More small steel tubes. Other things too. But construction components are on that list as well. Yep, they are. 15 of them. So we're going to plop this down right here. Right there. And then the other one is going to go on one of these batteries. And I say we take this one right here. Let's see, I'm trying to think of the angle it will sit at eventually. We're going to grind off this bottom piece right here. And it should still stay because of the other block. If we drop it, that's going to be a problem though. So one, like that, and so that way we won't have to flip it upside down. And that one will stay on. Ooh, I've realized a problem. If that's right there, we're gonna have to yank this off first, actually. So let's go over and grind this off real quick. So yanking it off should be pretty simple. We'll take our little mining ship here, which has plenty of upwards thrust. And so that should get the job done as far as pulling it off, or as far as holding it goes. Let's not whack into this going way too fast. So once this is online, I've already got some ammo on the turret. I found magnesium. There's a bunch of ore deposits right in this area. And we'll lock it. And we'll get out of this. And I believe all we need to take out is this top cube right here. And that will stay on because of the cube in front of it. There we go. Looks like it's free. Let's just pull it away. Oh, yep, we're free. Okay. So we're going to get these batteries moved around to somewhere that's useful, I hope. Let's bring it in. Oh look, spider. He can still make it into our base, so we need to get this Gatling turret online. Oh wow. Let's deal with these guys. I've had some bugs with the bugs flying as well. See what I did there? See, computers. And you can die. And you can also die. What do you have for me though? Displays. I've gotten that a few times. I'd get his stuff, but he's kind of moving away from us. So anyways, we'll go over here. And we'll put our merge block on the bottom. So we need construction components and more construction components, as well as also more construction components. Okay, that shouldn't be terribly bad. I've been getting rid of some of our stuff so I have the ability to build things. Look, 42 of them. That should be plenty. So I'll have it disassemble like our steel plates, for example. And that way we can get things like construction components. Cool. Okay, so our turret here, we want to make sure its settings are right before it goes online. There shouldn't be any meteors, no small ships, no large ships. Target neutrals, moving objects, large ship characters. Let's make sure everything is claimed. I've had to go into creative mode a couple of times to fix a few bugs. Like, for example, the solar panel is not working. Okay, it looks like all that is claimed. Let's just double check on this ship right here. Looks like it's all claimed. And then we'll have to figure out the setting to have it destroy bugs. Ooh, I just realized that's not actually powered. So this might not work. Like, it might not be able to latch on. Oh, well, there we go. Cool. And then our turret is online. Awesome. We can power this. Oh, let's lock it, and then we'll power this off. That's going to prevent us from landing this large ship in here, but we kind of need to do some work anyways. This color, I'm not super happy with it. I'm trying to match the stone around it, which is definitely more of a red. Should we risk it? Okay, let's go in here and land. And that Gatling turret is set up so it should be able to take out anything. I think I'm going to move this ledge back a little bit, so if anything comes off the top, it should hopefully just drop past. But let's fix the coloring here. So we'll open this. It's more of a red for sure. It's darker than that. Whoa. It's closer. That's pretty similar. It looked more similar when I was just testing it out. It's a better looking color though, so that is so weird that it does that. Like when you color the turret, it moves it. So we'll place this down here for now. But anyways, so that's like all of our stuff can be turned off now and not fall to its doom. So let's run over here again real quick. Put that away. And find a new home for all this stuff too. So I didn't do a super good job making sure this tunnel was flat. I mean, I tried, but I realized later I should have put down the base components I wanted, like this floor. But that isn't a huge problem because we're gonna dig under it anyways. But this floor, this is where I want to park that large carrier. I don't want to get rid of it. I think it's really cool to have. I think it needs more reactors though, because without the batteries it kind of doesn't work. And then with the solar panels not working properly, it kind of doesn't run for super long. So we'll get our floor placed down. How long is this? So we have, they're 4 long each, our solar panels. So that makes 12 because we've got 3 of them plus the one in the front and the back. I'm not going to count this platform because it's too tall with this platform, so we're going to have to get rid of that anyways. And I want to move the batteries somewhere more permanent. So, and we've currently got 1, 2, 3, wow. We'll count from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh, that's exactly the length of it. So we want it to sit in a little bit further. I'm thinking 2 blocks at least. So that's basically our ship inside. I don't need that one, but we'll leave it just for the sake of time. And then I'm out of steel plates. So we'll want it to be able to sit fairly far forward and then have room to move around. And I'm thinking the landing gear to hold this, we can sink into the ceiling. Jetpack off. I'm out of hydrogen. Oh dear. I can access that inventory. Yeah, I'm completely out of hydrogen. Oh, one of them's coming. So it sounds like our Gatling controls aren't set up properly, and I want to fix those. But with the spider coming, I'm a little bit nervous to do it right now. Gatling turret. $600 meters. I can't control it for some reason. Oh, it's mine. That was weird. Yeah, why can't I control that? That's weird. Everything is enabled. Okay, where's the spider? And can the spider please be carrying hydrogen? Which would explain some of the flying spiders I've seen. It's 5 tall. I'm pretty sure this is 6 tall here. 2, 3, 4. Yep. Okay. Come on, spider. Why can't I control this? I think I just shot at something random. Oh, it's above us. That's why it's aiming like that. Okay, so the turret will at least track it, and then if it gets down here, it should annihilate it and hopefully not take us out in the process. So what we're going to do is we got to get back to our ship for hydrogen. We're going to take some of our steel plates out of back here. That is the first one I've had appear above us, actually, which is why I built the bottom turret first. 5. Okay, that gives us a little ramp up here. What is it attacking? So it's trying to get in through the top of our base. Oh, there goes the turret. Okay, so I think that's one spider taken care of. Did it make it inside, or did it shoot it before it got inside? I think it got it before it was able to make it inside. Like, I don't see a spider corpse anywhere. Oh. Well, there it is. It's still alive. So let's go get our hydrogen really quick. Man, this ship really zips around. And we've got plenty of hydrogen remaining. So get out. Okay, and then hydrogen. There we go. And then we'll take care of this spider. So there's gonna have to be some changes so things like this don't happen. Oh, it's tearing apart our own armor. Well, that was not what I wanted to have happen there. Okay. So there are going to have to be some changes made when I get the second turret on this side. Then I think that will help with that. And then there will be one on the top and one on the bottom as well, which we might want to move them up and down further. So rather than having them in the middle, we have it like right here at the bottom and then right there at the top. But we'll figure that out later. So with this base, oh, right, only half of this was colored. I'm still not super happy with that color. It's definitely a different color than what we've had here, but we'll get that figured out later. Whoops. So, let's see. The batteries, I want them inside that base. However, I don't think the ship can function without them. Like, what % power usage are we at? We're at 22%. That's quite a bit up from last time, and we've got silicon and nickel nearby. What does it take to build a battery? So, iron, silicon, and nickel. Okay, that's quite convenient. Assembling. Let's get rid of some more steel plates. Alright, I've shut it off to conserve power. Alright, this links to nowhere. So, well, let's figure this out. Like, there's gonna have to be a lot more planning because so far the plan for this base is it's a cave to store the ship and it has guns to protect us from spiders. So what do we want to put in here? We're gonna want a medical bay. We're gonna want assembler, refinery, reactors. We're gonna want a door here to close. I'm thinking we'll sink that into the wall. Maybe back around here. About a little bit ahead of where these are. I should have bought our mining ship so we can be doing something while we're talking about this. And what else do we want? Medical bay. I don't know. Actually, like, this is something that's always hard to figure out, like what's nice and what's a necessity. So we can figure out the order that we're building things. I think, honestly, the only necessity for now is being able to park our ship inside. And then other things will come later. But let me know what you think, too. Like, I like hearing ideas from other people as well. So if you have an idea, leave a comment, send me a message if you're not the leaving comment type of person, which honestly I'm usually not. And if we're gonna put a conveyor system underneath here, let's dig a hole. We'll probably end up destroying that block too, which is perfectly okay. It's a single steel plate for it. Maybe we could move all of our power systems down here so we could actually start landing that in the hangar. Let's back out a bit and run into the edge here. Okay, we still have our landing gear, so I don't think we lost anything in that. We'll go a bit further, and then we'll make this spot deeper. that's good as far as a new spot for this battery goes. So, oh, we've got another spider. Where's this one? I wonder if they're all gonna spawn above us now. Oh, it's down. I think. Because the turret was trying to aim down. Huh. It's focusing on something down there. Or maybe that's just its idle movement. So anyways, I think I'll do some of these adjustments off camera, like straightening out this tunnel a little bit. And getting some more of the hanger just laid out. So let me know what you think as far as what I should put here and maybe even a priority of things. And let me know just what you think of this, like where I should be heading. Always looking for new ideas. But anyways, I'm Antalous. I'll catch you later.